Alrighty, folks. Thanks for sticking around. Lax is, of course, running, as he put it, the objectively best Castlevania game. Probably not even just this evening, probably ever, altogether, entirely. Full experience, casual, speedrun, entire package. Next up, we're going to have Burb. Burb is going to be running some Castlevania 2 Belmont's Revenge, and he's going to be doing the any percent JP version. JP version has a little bit of differences. Of course, Burb will go into that in detail. Also going to be playing on the Game Boy Color version for the sake of reduced lag. So I'm going to turn it over to Burb, and we can get this kicked off.
Alright, hi everybody, I'm Burb. Been playing Belmont's Revenge. This is the, like Stricer said, on Game Boy Color. So he said it was the JP version, which is technically true. That is what the original release was. So the US and European version, they had the axe as a sub-weapon, and the Japanese version had a cross. But this is technically not the JP version, because this colorized version for the Game Boy Color only came out in Europe. So that's what we'll be playing. Like he said, it will reduce lag. Mainly during boss fights, especially like the first boss fight that we'll be doing. So we have 4 stages, and we're gonna start with Cloud Castle, which is the hardest stage in the game where things can go really wrong. Okay, so we're gonna start, and timing starts when Christopher Belmont spawns into the stage. So I'm gonna press start like now, and there he goes. So, as you can see, he moves a little faster than he did in the adventure. And the music is really nice. This is my favorite music of the game. But all of the stages have really nice music. First couple of screens here, we're just gonna go through. Nothing special happening there. We got a whip upgrade, got some hearts, we have to wait for this platform. Nothing we can do about that. And then we have ropes again. Because I don't know why, but yeah, they went for ropes in this one. Got some bats and some more ropes. Really hard to do fast rope jumps, and this game tends to prevent you from jumping off of ropes sometimes. It's really hard to do what I just did there and just go really fast across them. So yeah, here's the cross. So differences, well, the cross goes straight compared to the axe, which arcs upwards. Axe is generally better for beginners. It's very easy to learn. Meanwhile, the cross strats have a huge potential for boss fights, where they can go really fast, but they are also much harder to learn for the boss kills, the quick boss kills. So here we have Jellyfish. These appear in like 3 stages, and they're completely random, and if they hit you, they'll take away all of your hearts. And the other enemy to note is this spitter here. And if that bubble hits you, that will downgrade your whip, which is also not something you wanna do. So coming up towards the end of the stage here, we're gonna skip a section here by jumping or boosting through gears to get to the top way quicker. So that is why health is really important in this stage, especially, and like it's really hard sometimes with the Jellyfish RNG to get through with enough health. So this is the boss room. Right before the boss you have this special music for some reason. I should not have picked that up. I'm gonna have way too many hearts. That back can be a bit of an issue. I like to do that, but it sometimes doesn't work. There's not a lot of RNG in this, and most of the RNG you can adjust for. It's just like patterns of certain things, like that spirit statue. It can go high or low, and it will always alternate. Okay, I'm actually gonna play this safe, because this boss fight is really... can go really bad, and we don't want to die. So that's the hardest stage out of the way. Thankfully, and we lived, so that's good. That was my goal for this entire run. That was just my goal, to get through this first stage without dying. So whatever happens now, I don't care. So next up we have Crystal Castle, which is pretty easy. It has some damage boost as well, but it's a relatively easy stage. We got the gimmick of these water pits with the current that will push you forward or backwards. Get a quick kill on that bird. That can usually cause a lot of issues if you don't get it. So now we will abuse the cross and the camera here to get rid of this night quicker. So we're gonna throw the cross here and wait for a camera, and then we'll double hit him, and we can get on this cycle faster. The platform there. There are a couple boosts you can do here, but for the sake of safety, I'm just gonna do this. Otherwise, we'll be at 1 HP at the end of the stage. Here's another random part. Again, it doesn't matter much. Just these jumping up of the water. Sometimes you can get unlucky and you can get a double spawn, but most of the time you can just jump and whip. Gonna take a boost here. Ah, that bad boost. Gotta get hit twice. I think that's fine though. So damage boosts are kind of interesting. If you jump into an enemy, you'll kind of neglect the knockback sometimes, depending on how you jump into it. And if you jump on a certain frame, you can lose like only one frame. I only have like 1 frame of knockback, which is pretty nice when it happens, but it's kind of hard to do. I have a general idea of where to jump to do those boosts, but it also depends on which type of enemy it is. It's all very pixel dependent and how the enemy's hitbox is. I was supposed to throw a cross there. Okay, I'm gonna kill him just to be safe here. Yeah, throwing a cross as you jump off of a rope is also pretty tricky. It likes to not come out sometimes, most of the time actually. But yeah, it's just that you need to jump off the rope and before you can throw it, and it's kind of hard. You need to jump and then jump off and then throw it, and it's easy to just throw it too early. Gonna wait for this bubble. So this boss is like some sort of a wizard. Easiest boss in the game, for sure. Like, he can't hit you if you stand in the right spot. So if you just stand at the edge of the screen, he literally cannot hit you. So you can get 5 hits in per cycle, and it's really tight actually. So there I only got 4. So it was a pretty good fight. I got one cycle with 5 hits. But yeah, pretty easy to get 4 hits. 5 hits, pretty hard. You want to do that twice for the optimal boss fight. And I'm intentionally taking damage at the end of the fight or during the fight, because lower health is better because it counts down and then it goes up, like it just did. So now we have Rock Castle, which can be a bit tricky. There are some sections that are definitely hard. Also depend on a lot of visual cues, like throwing the cross right there to get rid of that one. Otherwise I'd have to wait for that mudman. These mudmen, or whatever they are, they deal a lot of damage. I think it's like 3 bars of health, maybe more. So you do not want to get hit by them. Now we have these frogs here. And okay. That's really not how you do this. So I took too much damage. So the bad thing about this stage is that there's no meat on the normal path. No safety meat here. Which means I'll have to skip at least the spike boost that I intended to do on the second half of the stage. Might take more damage here, actually. Okay, now we're good. Didn't practice this stage enough. It's very specific with the visuals for where to throw the cross for those frog screens, and there's a hidden wall here. I don't know why it's only here, only in this stage, that they have that shortcut thing. Nowhere else. I don't know why it's a thing, but... Oh! Almost jumped into the pit there. There are way too many hearts, wow. So if you hit the candles here, the room will go dark. I'll demonstrate. And also, bats don't see you when it's dark, so you can just walk under it. It doesn't wake up, which is a neat detail. So here's the spike boost that we cannot do because we took too much damage. So we're gonna have to whip it 6 times. Or we can mess it up even further. Okay. There is meat here, but it's very slow to get, but I have no option. Really, I have to get it. So I have to do this, and then whip that. And then crouch again. Not ideal. Okay. Yeah, we just barely survived. We messed up the kill on both faces there, but it's fine. It's fine. Doesn't lose that much time, actually. So that's 3 stages down. We have 1 to go, and then we can go to Dracula's castle, which consists of 2 stages and then a 3rd stage just for Dracula himself. So, Plant Castle. We want the hearts here early on, because we need it throughout the stage. Got some more frogs right here. So you have a choice here, bottom or bottom path. Top path is a little faster, but I'll go bottom just for safety. So this stage is just filled with damage boosts. You'll see it right away here. So we're gonna take a reverse damage boost here. We'll skip here by killing these, but we'll boost on this one as well. For some reason there's just meat all over the stage, like everywhere. And just like 3 meats or something, which is a lot. So there's some meat right here in this corner block, but we wouldn't be able to get up on the ropes as fast if we took that meat. Plus we don't need it, but it's there. Have another damage boost here, because that bone always hits you. Oh, and then Rock Castle didn't have any jellyfish. For some reason, the other 3 stages do have jellyfish. And so we see the return right here. Let's see, we get a good pattern. Not bad. Get the meat there. You only want to kill the one to the right there, and then you take a boost on the spikes and go past the left one. But I got kind of messed up. Let's see if I can get the jumping attack here. Nah, too early. So you can whip, as you can jump and whip towards the ground and kill the eyeball, which will be faster than crouching down. I don't know why, but it works pretty consistently on those eyeballs for some reason. So here's a camera manipulation. We're gonna stand on this spot, and that will manipulate the spiders to go down quicker. And there's a thing there, and we skip the 1-up. Nice. Actually a pretty tight jump to skip the 1-up. There's no benefit, but I always find it interesting and nice to go for skipping the 1-up there. So there's the boost cancelling, or knockback cancelling, jumping into an enemy like that. Okay, this boss fight is pretty hard. I'm not gonna get the best kill here for sure. Pretty good though. Pretty good. So that's all of the 4 initial stages. Now we're gonna go to Dracula's castle. We'll see a cutscene here. It will last about 20 to 30 seconds. So the Drac stages are... This first one isn't too bad, but the second one can be really annoying. I'm probably not gonna talk much when we get to the second Drac castle stage, because I really need to focus a lot for that stage. There's so many boosts, and you can't take any additional hits, or it'll just mess up everything. Slow us down. Okay, so we have birds here. I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna throw a cross in the middle of that statue, and that will get rid of both of these birds every time. See if I can get good. Nope. Too early. That's unfortunate. Wanted to boost there and be able to walk through him. We'll have another chance. Here. So another one. Yeah, that's better. Gonna do a whip buffer for safety here, so I don't jump into the spikes. Nice. Got the bat kill there. Okay, this room is challenging, and it's one of the rooms where you really need to pay attention to which pattern you get. Okay. It's pretty tight to get that jump. So right before the bubble, you jump right in between the bubble. So now we're gonna go all the way down. I like this room. This room is fun. Just going down. Take some boost along the way. Take a boost here too, why not? You can one-cycle this platform, but I don't recommend it because it's insanely hard. So you jump over there and then you jump all the way to the rope, all in one go. It looks sick, but yeah, it's insanely hard. Very low consistency on getting a one-cycle on that platform. So we're coming up towards the boss here, which we have named One Snack. No relation to Two Snack, I don't think. Two Snack is definitely a lot nicer. So we have this snake boss. It's gonna come out of all these pits in a set order, so it's a pretty easy boss fight, but can only take one hit. Okay. So other than Cloud Castle, this upcoming stage is pretty hard. It's not that hard, but it's definitely nerve-wracking. It's not that hard if you don't go for the absolute top strats, which I'm not gonna do. So there's a jump you can go for right here, over to that platform. But it doesn't always work. I actually find that I took damage there. We wanna take damage because of upcoming boosts. So the way meat works, it won't spawn if you have full health. So I wanna take a damage before the meat. Otherwise it will just spawn a big heart instead. So we wanted to take damage here, but now we're gonna have to kill them instead, since we took damage before. So here's the damage boosting parts. Okay. Mess that up a little bit. You want to boost on top of that small ledge there, and then you can do that in one go. This one is pretty neat. Make sure you do not jump too early there. It's very easy to miss that platform and go right through it, the one on the left. This is a room where you can also do a tricky jump and make that platform cycle. Every one of these super tight jumps, they are like nearly frame perfect. Some of them are sub-pixel dependent. So I don't do them in marathons, generally. I should have enough health, but I want to save it for basically not going to get the meat. But otherwise I'd boost all the way to the top. But yeah, I want to have some good health for Soleil, which is the boss fight. And it's Christopher's son. I didn't really talk about the story much, but yeah, he plays Christopher Belmont. And Dracula took his son and turned him evil. And raised him as his own son, I guess. So we're gonna be fighting our own son. I don't know how I ran out of hearts, but ooh, actually that's not gonna work. I need to respawn that. And I really would have liked hearts to deal with that bird. Now I'm gonna do this instead. Nice. Just because I wanted to take it safe, I ended up going so safe that I actually died instead. But it's okay, it's not a death that costs you too much time, and I can get the cross back. It's just one room, so it's fine. It's just that I have to pick up this candle here to get the cross back. I meant to go for a boost there, but the input didn't come out, so I had to go back and kill the other spitter. Do not hit that candle, because that's holy water, and that is useless. Holy water does like the same damage as the letter whip, which is like nothing, so I don't know why they even bothered. That's like the safe kill for that fight, which is about as fast as the US version kill, but there's a much faster strat you can do that was found by Spriven. But it is insanely hard, and Also, like some sub-pixel stuff involved with that fast fight. I'll try to get a free cycle, why not? I think we have time for it. Nope. You can grab that orb and jump before the cutscene starts. Gonna take damage. Timing starts when the screen freezes, so now. Alright. We beat the game. I don't know what the time was, because I don't have the stream up right now, so... But I think that was underestimate for sure. Even with the death and the 5-cycle Dracula. So yeah, that's it. That's Belmont's Revenge. It's a really fun game. I hope you enjoyed. So now Christopher and his son Soleil will celebrate by taking a leak off of this cliff as the castle crumbles. Yeah, I hope you like this game. It's really fun. It's got good music. It's, in my opinion, the best classic Castlevania for the Game Boy of the free classic Castlevania games on Game Boy. Yeah, hope you like it. I definitely do. I think it's a lot of fun, and there's just a lot of focus on your execution, not so much RNG. So it's pretty nice to run, pretty quick to learn too. Anyway, that's all for me. So I'll leave it over to Stricer and the upcoming Legends TAS.